Well, we can now join France 24's Liza Kaminoff, who I think is in central Paris. The protest is underway now. Liza, what's the atmosphere where you are? What's it like?
Well, at the moment, I'm now at Strasbourg-Saint-Denis, and the crowd is huge, and everyone is moving, heading towards the east of Paris. There's a very festive atmosphere at the moment. You have people chanting, singing, some people are dancing, and of course you have the main trade union flags and balloons floating in the air. Now, we are at about 40 to 70,000 people in Paris alone, and 900,000 to 1 million across the country, across 190 different locations. Now, this is the third protest, so there was a risk of people getting tired, but so far all the people I've spoken to remain defiant. They remain determined to continue this fight. Earlier on I spoke to some strikers. They said for them this is a fight that's been going on for years, since the Yellow Vest movement in 2019, which had rocked France, and they did say they will continue and they will not give up. Now, you can actually see this. We're going to start walking. You can see this in the popularity polls. Actually, Macron and Born are now about -5%, which really shows that this protest is a very big test to Macron's government. Apologies for the drum. And it's a very big test as well for the trade unions, who are really trying to gather as many people as possible. But it looks like they really are getting as many people as possible. It's very, very packed.
They, of course, are trying to show force and influence the MPs as they debate this thing in Parliament. It doesn't look like it's going to have a very easy ride in Parliament. Can you tell us a bit more about the situation on the political side at the Assemblée nationale?
Absolutely. So the thing is the bill got off to a very rocky start on Monday afternoon. There was a very heated debate in Parliament where not only had there been, first of all, 20,000 amendments in total made to this bill before the debate even started, but during the debate there were two motions that were proposed and rejected rather brutally. So the first motion was actually proposed by France Unbowed, and that was to entirely reject the bill, and MPs rejected that motion in a vote of 292 to 243. And then the second motion that was also rejected had been proposed by Marine Le Pen's National Rally Party, and this motion was to call for a referendum, and that again was rejected by 272 votes to 201. Now, in order for Macron, is looking like a challenge, because in order for Macron's government to pass this bill, they need 289 votes, and right now they are short of 40. So they are really going to turn to the Conservatives for Les Républicains, for backup, for help, and recently you saw Elizabeth Borne actually in a concession to the Conservatives did suggest that perhaps there is room for some wriggle, perhaps people who were working earlier from 20 to 21 years of age will be able to retire 1 year earlier, but it's unclear whether this offer will actually help, because at the moment Les Républicains still remain divided.
OK, well, thanks for that, Liza. We will, of course, here on France 24 continue to follow that story, both on the streets and in Parliament.